Guys, Shadakar, and this is my first Grepolis tutorial video. In it, we'll learn all about the buttons, every single button on the page, and what it does. Later I'll get into some more videos about the specifics of different aspects of the game, like attacking, defending, and codes, messaging, alliance forums, and such. So, open up Firefox or Chrome or Internet Explorer, whatever you use, and log into Grepolis. I already have mine logged in, but log in. And here's your city. I've been playing for a few weeks, so I've already built out my city quite a bit. But here on your screen, there are many things. We're going to start from the top left. So here, there's your city name. It displays your city name. Click once to display a group of all the cities that you have. I just have one city because I just started out a few weeks ago, but once you start colonizing or conquering, you'll have more cities, and once you conquer a player's city, it will become yours. You will have control of that city. So, and it will be displayed here. Click twice to change the name, change anything you want, and then that's your city name. My new city name is ha 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 ha. I want to change it back because that's stupid. And then click once, click once to display it, click once again to put it away. This is your little attack notification thing. If there are like little swords there, and it'll display like a little 1 or a 17. If it displays a 1, it means there's 1 incoming attack. If it displays a 17, it means there's 17 incoming attacks, which generally isn't great. Scroll through your cities here. These arrows, this goes back, this goes forward. Again, I only have 1. City overview, this is probably one of the most important buttons in the game. Just click on your silver mine. Nothing really you can do, it just shows all the production of it. Same with timber camp and quarry. Yeah, it's just kind of the same. You can't really do anything. In academy, though, it's very important. You can research different technologies, so you can research slinger, and you can build slingers in the barracks. Research hoplite, research ceramics, and they all give you different things. So once your city is a bit bigger, you can build a colony ship, which enables you to colonize a city. And then later, once your academy is at 28, and you have your warehouse at 15, or maybe it's 17, you can conquer enemy cities, and once you conquer enemy cities, they become yours. A whole bunch of different technologies here. I'll go through that on a different video. Here's barracks, very important. Recruit soldiers here. So swordsmen, most basic unit. They're used for defense, mainly. Pretty much useless in attack. And here you can see their blunt weapon, defense blunt weapons, defense sharp weapons, defense distance weapons. This is attack, this is defense, attack. This is how fast they are, and this is how much booty they carry. If you plunder a village or loot someone else. I'll go over the units more in another video. Farm just shows the production, but if you're being attacked, and you know that the aim of the other person is not to conquer your city, you should what's called dodge. So you move all your units out to a different city so you don't lose any, and then you just hit this button, enlist, and what that does is that gives you 300 like farmers who fight for you, and you only lose your farmers, which no one really cares about, but you get battle points for defeating other people's units. Pretty cool thing. Warehouse just shows your storage capacity and how long it's going to take for your warehouse to max out. And that's a great thing. Like if you're gone for a couple days and you come home and your warehouse is all maxed out, you get all excited because you can do so many things. Marketplace, there are a whole bunch of things from other players where you can accept their trade. Like let's say I had 1,000,000 rock and 0 silver. I would want some silver, so I'd probably accept this guy's offer, and I would be giving them 550 rock, and he would be giving me 500 silver. I mean, it's not a great deal. Well, that's my buddy. It's not a great deal, but you know, if you're really in need of silver, like let's say to build hoplites, then you would want to do that. This is very good because here under the culture tab here, once you get your city really big and you're not getting any battle points, you can hit celebrate, and it will generate culture points, which I'll talk about later. The more battle points you get, you can do victory processions, and that will get you cultural points. Cultural points give you cultural levels, and cultural levels give you slots to get more cities. So right now my cultural level is 2, it means I can have 2 cities. Once I get another 300 battle points, I can do a victory procession, which is free. And that'll get me 1 cultural point, and that'll be 1 out of 3. And I'll need to do that 3 times to get another cultural level, which will get me my 3rd city. Go over that in more detail later. This is Olympic Games, 50 gold. I mean, if you really want to spend gold in the game, go ahead, but I don't recommend it. Theater plays. I never usually do them. I've never really tried them. I mean, do it if you want. Simulator. This is a great tool. So let's say I want to figure out if I attack Bob, and I've spied on him, and he has 50 swordsmen in his city. I want to figure out what's the best combination to attack him with to minimize my losses. So if I attack him with 129 swordsmen, hit simulate, I'm not going to do too well. If I attack him with hoplites and horsemen and these guys, I'll do even worse. So right now I'm gonna want to build some more units, because otherwise I'm gonna get crushed by Bob. But it just shows, and you can do it with naval things too. So if someone's got 3 light ships and 2 biremes in their harbor, and hit simulate, it shows that I only lose 2 and he loses everything he's got. So it's a great tool. Also, you can put in stats like if Bob has a city wall of 9 and I have 400 slingers against his 550 swordsmen, I will lose 71. But see, if he had a wall at 0, I would only lose 46. So the city wall plays a big part. Click on city wall. It shows how many units you've defeated as an attacker. It shows how many units you've lost as an attacker. I haven't done too well as an attacker. And it shows how many units you've defeated as a defender and lost as a defender. No one's attacked me yet. Smart. So no stats there yet. Harbor, very important. This is where you build your naval units, so light ships, biremes. Oh yeah, this button. Works the same thing in the barracks. Hit this little plus, and it shows all the units that you can have, but the ones that you just kind of don't have. I don't recommend fire ships. I've never really used fast transport boats. I know that a lot of people do. Basically, their speed is double of a regular transport ship, which is great if you're really far away from a person and you want to, attack that person or support that person in time. But they only can transport 10 units, and regular ones can transport 20 units. So it's it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, really. These guys I've never really used. I think they're kind of useless. I mean, that have pretty damn good defense, but they're really expensive. Like if you look, 800, 700, 180, that shows how much bioreams cost. And then triremes are 2,000, 1,300, and 900. So I would lose pretty much all of my resources just recruiting 3, which is not great. Colony ship, very important, as I talked about in the academy. Very expensive, though. You need them to conquer other cities and colonize other cities. And also, they require a lot of free population. The higher the level of your farm, the more free population you have. So I'll go over all these buttons now. That was a city overview, by the way. So this is notes, sorry. Click on, I don't have any notes. You can edit, make notes, save, and those are your notes. So if you want to put like times of your colony ship or CS arrivals, attack arrivals, it's kind of like your own personal attack planner. These are overviews, so like if you use gold, you can buy all these guys over here. I never have. Don't want to use real money on this. This shows all your recruitment orders. So if you're recruiting 40 slingers here and 40 slingers in the barracks and 5 light ships here, it'll show you here. It'll show you what you're recruiting, how long it's going to take to finish recruiting. Here it shows your troop movement. So attacks coming towards your city, support coming towards your city, attacks going out, and support going out. It'll show you it'll show you how long it's going to take for it to hit your city or to hit the other person's city, depending on what it is. If that made any sense to you. If it didn't, I'm sorry. Trade movements. It shows if Bob decides to give me 500 rock just randomly, it'll show here. It'll show 500 rock arriving in 4 hours, 17 minutes, and 3 seconds, or whatever. If I wanted to give Bob stone or silver for some reason, because I'm just being nice that day, it'll show the amount of silver I'm giving him and how long it's going to take to reach Bob's city. Cool tool. That rhymed. I'm sorry. Here's wood. Shows your production per hour. Unfortunately, I can't mouse over it because then it'll just disappear. Production per hour, that's a direct correlation with how big your timber camp is. So if my timber camp, which produces wood, was at max level, my production per hour would be much higher. And this shows the warehouse size, so how much it can store. So once I reach the warehouse size, obviously it keeps producing, but I can't receive any more resources than 11,026. And if I expand my warehouse, the warehouse size would be like 12,900 or something random. You can see that actually. Go to your warehouse and say storage capacity at level 50.